So guys, 4:30, 4:30 a.m. right now. Um, I just woke up a minute ago, and I was like trying to get back to sleep, and and I'm just laying there in bed like half asleep, and I'm like having this dream or whatever. I don't even remember what I was dreaming about, but something happened in the dream. Like I did something in the dream. Like I like moved forward or something. I don't remember what the dream was. It was something like that in the dream, and then right at that moment, this ambulance siren starts outside my apartment, and then when it drives by my apartment, somebody's walking in the door in the hallway, and I hear this engine sound outside right now. And then last night, I was listening to music. I was laying in bed listening to music when I was laying down to go to sleep, and they kept syncing up with the music, like when it would change, like either when the song ends or begins, or when it would change like from one verse, like from the verse to the hook, or from the hook to the next verse, or from the verse to the next verse, or whatever, things like that. They would sync up at these places, and like there's like people like coming out yelling synced. Like during this one song, they like come out yelling synced, and they're like yelling synced like at other at different places throughout the song, like the same song. And then I forget what other sounds. I forget what else was syncing up, but it was syncing up with the music though. I think like the heater on my wall clicking and shit. But like they kept syncing things up with the music though, like different, like through multiple songs. Like they kept syncing up with the music like that. And then sometimes they'll sync up, like if I'm just laying in bed and I'm just like laying there breathing, they'll sync up with my breathing sometimes. Like every time I inhale, there's a sound and shit like that. Like there was one time I was laying in bed. It was like every time I inhale for like, I don't know, 10 times or something in a row. It's like every time I inhale, like all 10 times, there's something happening. Or every time I exhale or whatever, or like, yeah, like they'll just sync up with my breathing or with songs or with a scene changing in a movie or whatever. So, but like I said, they sync up with my dreams. The other day at Walmart, they synced up. Like I just had the thought, I'm gonna go look for paper clips. I didn't say it out loud or anything. And there was this girl in Walmart who kept syncing on me the whole time I was there for like 2 hours walking around in circles waiting for something. This one girl kept stalking me, and then I'm just randomly looking for paper clips, and then like I'm just walking around looking for paper clips, right? And when I find the aisle where the paper clips are, like I just walk into that aisle and she's walking in the aisle at the same time as me, and then as I walk by the paper clips, she's putting the paper clips on the shelf next to me. Like, I just had the thought, I'm gonna go look for the paper clips. I didn't say it out loud. And then like I was writing yesterday, and I'm listening to music as I'm writing, and right as they say the word, I'm writing it. Like right as like right as I'm writing this word, they're saying it on the song. I'm like, and like I don't know, is that a coincidence? Maybe, but like there's just always weird shit happening where like it's like they can read my thoughts, and it's like they can impulse thoughts too, where like I just have the thought to pull out my phone and look at it, and it says 10:33 or it says 12:34 or whatever. So it's like I was writing something yesterday, and it was like they're saying the word that I'm writing as I'm writing it. So I don't know if that's like they're impulsing it in my head to write it at that moment. What? I don't know what's happening. But it happened though, and things like that seem to happen a lot. And then sometimes like I'll be reading, I don't know. And then like, like Gang Stalking Simulation talks about how they can see through your eyes and stuff. I think that's true because like sometimes I'll be reading and like I'll get to the bottom of the page, and then there'll be a sound right at that moment when I'm like reading the last word on the page or whatever. Or like I'll be at the library like looking at DVDs, and then like right when I'm like looking at the bottom shelf of DVDs, when I get from the top shelf to the bottom shelf of DVDs, it's like there's somebody walking by me, and like I don't know, man. But they're always syncing things up in my dreams though, and like I'm always like looking at my phone at times and stuff, like looking at the time on my phone, or just like the timer thing on YouTube sometimes, like it like counts, like when I'm on live, it like counts how long I've been live. Like I'll just look at it at 33 or whatever, and it's a thing, like it's a stalker thing. So, and then I kept waking up in the middle of the night, and I'm pretty sure they were doing something. Probably every time I woke up. I don't remember. But usually, I see a car coming. Is it gonna sink? I see these headlights reflecting. They're gonna drive out. Is it gonna be synced when it does? Maybe there isn't a car coming. I thought I saw headlights. And I think there was a siren last night after the video I did, and there's one this morning, like I said, and there was like 100 of them yesterday. Ambulance siren. Oh yeah, there was a siren last night that was like, it was like, it was like making all these weird sounds, and then just like honking his horn. It's like, and he's like, it sounds like an ambulance. Usually when I hear that, it's a police siren. It's a cop doing that. And they make all their short siren sounds like that. There's this guy walking with an orange shirt, and I think he synced with a car when he walked in front of the intersection. And then there's this other car slowly driving out right now as they're about to sync. I think it might have synced with the AC thing outside my apartment turning off. Yeah, there's a lot of sirens yesterday, and the first siren was right after I made this video on Creepbusters about Joe Biden and Joe Biden's Halloween party. This car just drove by and it synced with the heater on my wall clicking. But yeah, I made this video about Joe Biden and Joe Biden's Halloween party where Joe Biden was dressed as a panda and Joe Biden was biting children again. She's always doing. There's like a million instances of Joe Biden biting and sniffing and groping children and babies. So they brought up a baby dressed in a chicken costume and he was biting it. And Jill was dressed as a panda. And then there was also a guy that came up dressed as a pizza and brought up a child dressed as a Ninja Turtle. And there's also like these older videos of Joe Biden from a few years ago where it's like parents bringing their children up and it's like, and like he's just like openly like he's just like all grabby and handsy with these children and like whispering and weird shit in their ears. And he just like tells little girls, he's just like, no serious boyfriends until you're 30. And he just does all this weird shit and it's like right in front of their parents. And it's like, are they their parents? And are they bringing them up? Like, are they selling these children to Joe Biden or something? Or like, what? Are they just bringing them up to be molested or something? Because like they're just like laughing and shit, and he's just like got his hands like on their daughter's chest and shit. Like, what's really happening here? I don't know, but there's a million videos of it. Joe Biden groping and sniffing children and grabbing children and shit. And biting and sniffing babies. And biting a baby dressed in a chicken costume. Chicken. And then he has a friendship bracelet. I never seen this before. It's like came out in like a long time ago. But he had this friendship bracelet that he gave to Obama, and it has a pizza thing on it. We call it charm. It's like a charm bracelet thing, and it has a pizza one on it. So anyway, I was making a video about this yesterday on Creepbusters, and then right after that video, right after I end the video, there's this ambulance siren going off outside and like really obnoxiously and like honking their horn a bunch of times, like driving right by my apartment with it. I don't remember if it was a fire truck too or what, but it was really obnoxious though. And that was the first siren of the day, and then there was like 100 sirens yesterday. Not 100, but a lot. Like 10 sirens yesterday or something. But right now, I'm just seeing a bunch of cars drive by themselves that I don't know if they're stalkers or what. Some of them definitely seem synced with my heater on my wall clicking or the AC outside my apartment turning on and off. But it's just one car at a time right now. And right now there's nothing though. So yeah, like I wonder how deep the mind reading thing goes, and like if I because I was thinking like they have that technology that can like read like your thoughts apparently, like they can like read like your internal monologue, right? So I was thinking like, what if you just like visualize something though? Like what if you just like you don't say the words in your head, but you're like visualizing like doing something or going somewhere or whatever. Can they see that? Because I think they can read the words in your head, but can they see like if you visualize something? Because they can see my dreams, for sure. They can see my dreams, 100,000%. I'm pretty sure they can read your thoughts too. Like they can read your internal monologue. Because the other day I was like, where's the paper clips? And then they put the paper clips on the shelf right next to me. And there's been other weird things like that. Like, I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but there's been other things like that. Like, things like that seem to happen a lot. I don't know about that. That was pretty fucking weird. But, I don't know. I'm sure there's been other things like that I'm forgetting. Or, like, I've had before, like, I'll have the thought of, like, a song in my head, a certain song, and then I'll get on Spotify and I'll click play just on my playlist that just like plays, it just like shuffles, it just plays random songs, you know, that like that I've added onto the playlist. But it'll just play them randomly, you know, like you can't even pick anything unless you have Spotify Premium. But uh, like I'll just click play. I'll have this a song in my head, and then it'll play that song. It's happened like a couple of times. It doesn't happen every time. If I, you know, but it has happened before. And I don't know. Is that a thing? Or is it like, am I psychic? Is it my psychic abilities? Or is it them? Like, it makes you like, I don't know. There's an ambulance syncing with the Whitey right now. It's driving by. Probably the same one from before that drove by with its sirens. He's going back now. But he doesn't have the sirens on this time. And then I see another white car. Is it on? I think he's thinking with the AC outside my apartment turning on. But I'm gonna close the blinds. I'm probably gonna get off of here. I just want to talk about I don't have any privacy even in my own thoughts, apparently. So let me know, other TIs, if you experience similar things. Let me know what you experience. Let me know if you experience the same things with dreams and stuff and all that. Let me know if you get synced lightning and thunder. Let me know if you experience the same things that I experience. I think other people get the dream things, but I haven't talked to anybody that experiences the sync lightning and thunder yet, I don't think. I don't know, but I do though. So let me know what y'all experience. Do they read your mind too? Do they put the paper clips on the shelf next to you when you're looking for the paper clips? Or what? Because that literally happened to me the other day. Just trying to think, is there anything else to talk about right now? I don't know. Vote for Cat. I'm out.